So I am going to make a chocolate cheesecake. Chocolate cake? It's gonna be a baked cheesecake with a chocolate cake base. The cheesecake portion is a baked cheesecake, which is one I saw being made on Bon Appetit by one of my favorite characters there, Molly. So I'm gonna take that, and then I'm also going to make a chocolate cake base and see if that'll work. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll have cheesecake and I'll have chocolate cake, and if it doesn't work out, I mean, it's still gonna be edible, right? So let's get started and see how this goes. So the first part that I'm gonna make is the cheesecake filling, because that can actually sit aside while I'm making the chocolate cake base. So first you're gonna need probably a hand mixer. I'm gonna use my KitchenAid mixer and a spatula. Also, did I mention that this was going to be a keto-friendly chocolate cheesecake cake thing? So some of these ingredients are being adapted to be keto friendly, but we have 1 pound of cream cheese, 3/4 of a cup of Monkfruit sugar, 3 eggs, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and to replace the all-purpose flour, 4 tablespoons of almond flour, 1 pound of room temperature cream cheese, 3/4 of a cup Monkfruit sugar. Edges. For anyone out there who's actually had my cheesecake, this is not the recipe. Next, you'll add the heavy cream, salt, and vanilla. The final step, add all of the almond flour. Now for the cheesy bit. And this is a recipe that I have sort of made up on my own. It's not completely complete yet. There are some tweaks I want to do to it, but it's gonna have to be good for today. So what we have is 1/4 cup of butter softened, 4 ounces of cream cheese also softened, 2 eggs, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 cup monk fruit sugar, 1 cup of almond flour, a 1/4 cup of half and half mixed with a 1/4 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So I have not decided yet what form that this concoction is going to take. I have a few options. I have a small sized Springform Pan, which is more traditionally used for making cheesecakes. I also have a variety of silicone options. So I have silicone cupcake molds. I also have silicone tart molds. And then I have this, which I have yet to use, is a silicone mold for making donut shapes. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I've got some ideas, and maybe I'll just try all of them if I have enough of the mixture. But in the meantime, I'm going to prepare these molds, wiping a little oil in the bottom of each, and then for the Springform Pan, I'm going to line it with parchment paper or something similar. Alrighty, in a similar way, we're going to cream the fat and the sugar together. So we'll take the room temperature butter and the room temperature cream cheese, and we'll get that started. Next, we'll add the eggs one at a time. The half and half water mixture. And we'll slow it down a bit, and we'll add the cocoa powder, the baking powder, and the almond flour. Down again. Just give her another go for a couple seconds. All right, now I'm going to prepare to mix this into different layers and concoctions and see what works. All right, I think I'm gonna end up making a mess. So the problem I'm gonna have is that the cheesecake, if it was just being baked by itself, it would have to be cooked for an hour at 400 degrees, and the cake portion has to be cooked at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. So this is going to be a challenge to figure out the portions that I'm going to mix. So I'm going to make the cake and cook the cheesecake on top of the actual base, and then the other ones I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, don't be alarmed. This is the way they're supposed to look, apparently. Okay. Like I said, they're supposed to look like this. I don't know. It's something burnt baked cheesecake. It's supposed to be so you don't have to use a hot water bath, and it's a lot easier. But I don't know, guys. I kind of tend to want to trust Bon Appetit, but I guess we'll see when I plate this. See what I mean? Horrifying. Thank you for watching my dessert video. It didn't turn out exactly like I wanted, but it was edible. It's going to be something I work on a little bit more in the future, hopefully. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So now I'm going to take it out of the mixer and I'm going to put it in the container and set it aside, and we'll get started on the cake part.